Good afternoon for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. Not only for this, the CRL Championship, but also due to the fact that this will be the last competitive race on not only F1 2014, but the PlayStation 3 console itself. We hope to end the championship and this era with a bang, and off we go. From second on the grid, Compact gets a good launch from pole, and this has actually been the worst start I possibly ever had on this game. And it's been a long time coming as well. Actually, we're in last position, only 4 of us on the grid here. Unfortunately, we had a lot of disconnections in the lobby, and a lot of people weren't able to race, such as Beautiful Lady and Thule. And a bit of a lackluster way to end the season, but we're back around WTDT there. Nice move around the outside of that sweeper, and then subsequently up the inside of the chicane. Back up to P3 behind our teammate Wild Track, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully be able to pull out a 14th win of the season to cap off 5 in a row at the end. And here's Wild Track the next lap in the slipstream duck out, and snatch P2 away from him there into this first heavy braking zone after the long straights. And just one target left, and that's Compact. We had a good run, led for a couple of laps. We get the fastest lap as we try to catch him. Of course, we're starting on the primes here, so I think he tried to make an escape on the options. If we can get a good look at his tyres. Yeah, there's yellow markings there, and we've gone very wide to try and get a good exit. Probably overshot that braking zone a little bit. But still, we're within DRS, and we should be able to get Compact down this straight or the next straight. Either way. He's gone for a little bit of a block there, but it was a bit too late, and thankfully he didn't keep going with that manoeuvre. He's certainly close enough to use DRS on the way down this straight, but I think he got pretty poor traction off the turn, so that's the end of that battle. And by halfway I decide to change tyres to the options, hopefully increase my lead even more. I think those other guys have pitted already. On with the soft compound for the final time this season. And exiting the pits, there's no one in view. There's finally a dot on the map, but they're not going to be challenging us. A little bit of a scare there with that bollard, but we have a 10-second lead, so I decided not to risk much after getting this secondary fastest lap after the previous lap wasn't so great. Still a fair way off the pace we should be getting as we go purple again, but don't beat that time. As we try and beat it, we get a bit cocky with the curbs as Compact destroys his car. A little bit distracting, and we get ourselves a corner cutting penalty, but thankfully Wild Track is more than 10 seconds down the road. And by the end of the race it's closer to 20 seconds in fact, which even allows me to have a championship flick at the end in celebration of not only 14 wins this season, a championship with 444 points, but also the end of an era, the end of the PS3 era, and my 156th victory since I started.
Great job, what a win.
Bit of a blemish there on the record with that penalty, but the win is what we were after, and it's what we got. Certainly a great season from everyone. Thanks to everyone who was involved. I've been Jacko. See you for the next video.